Hello everyone and welcome to the Saskatchewan League of Legends. This is week 6, day 2 between just us guys, I believe, on the opposite side, on the red side, and Wings of Freedom on the blue side.
Wow, would you look at that?
My name's Woloshin, and here you just heard the voice of co-caster and analyst, Nemain. How you doing today, Nemain?
Hey, I'm good.
I'm excited for this matchup. That's how I'm doing, yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be a good one. 2 back-to-back teams. I mean, it doesn't get much better than this.
It does not. Who do you think Wings of Freedom need to ban? If you're not sure, JUG is 19-1 right now. So JUG is the team to beat. Who does Wings of Freedom need to ban in order to get the best? I don't know.
Well, I think they need to focus a bit on their team comp. Not that their team comps have been bad, but maybe like first pick the Mundo, because you know Wiggles is probably going to pick that.
He has
that
played
or
it in his
Nasus.
last 2 matches as well.
And I would probably ban out Pink Grapefruit, I guess. I mean, there's no one else you can really ban out. You can't really ban out 80 carries, because like there's not a, like, you can ban out one 80 carry and just play another. And
yeah, there's not as big of like champion pool selection that makes that big of a difference, especially with Dr. McFly, who's been having an outstanding season thus far.
yeah, I believe he has the highest KDA in all the teams, all the players.
I guess we'll check that during the break when we have our little animation.
Yeah.
That shows, yeah. But I believe you're right. And we have Kha'Zix, Syndra, and Kale. So 3 mid lane bans. They are focusing Pink Grapefruit. On the other side, a Jax ban actually coming out against Talon.
I do like those bans by Wings of Freedom. I haven't seen Pink Grapefruit play Kha'Zix, has he?
I don't recall. No game that I've recorded.
Okay.
And it looks like Wings of Freedom picking up Jinx. And this is something that I didn't expect. Jug actually banned out Gragas.
Yeah, well, they know Hilo. Is it Hilo in the mid?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hilo's.
So they know Hilo's like a very good mechanical player, and they don't want to go against that Gragas or Ziggs, because yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Hilo, in his games, I believe that Wings of Freedom are the 3rd place team right now. I could be wrong on that. Behind RDS, 3rd or 4th. No matter what game, if they're behind, Hilo always finds a way to put out massive amounts of damage. I don't exactly know how, but you can't discard Hilo no matter how bad of an early game he has, or how, because sometimes he gets camped or whatever. But Nasus and Wukong becoming kind of the flavor of the month jungler. What do you think about Wukong jungler?
I think Wukong jungle is actually really good. I don't know. I just feel like his ult it's just one of those amazing team play ults, knocking everybody out.
We got Wiggles on Nasus, something we haven't seen in a decent while. He's been playing a lot more of that Mundo, but
Yeah, Mundo and Nasus are his go-tos, I believe. I haven't seen him play Shyvana, but
yeah, I don't recall one either. But so that
yeah.
Jinx Thresh bot lane, I absolutely love that lane.
I do too.
As a Thresh main, because you get that hook and then you get the Flame Chompers down right away.
Do you think that RDS, or sorry, I don't know why I said RDS. Do you think Jug would have first picked the Jinx? Or do you think they just want to pick Jinx first because she doesn't get countered very easily? It's interesting first pick.
I don't think I think Dr. McFly is going to play that Lucian, as we'll see in the animation in between games. That Dr. McFly likes that Lucian. He's played it the last few times. So, and Nami though, actually, well, also Thresh being taken away from Huntail. Huntail, as we know, the hard carry of this team.
That's true. I like that pickup. Hopefully he can play Thresh well. I believe.
Yes, I've yet to. No, we've probably seen it actually a few times, but again, that bot lane. I wonder if see that Lucian is going to be picked up from Dr. McFly and Nami. Oh no, it's Caitlyn. He's played Caitlyn before and he's carried games before. Dr. McFly, like you said, you can't really ban out this 80 carry. He is outstanding.
Yeah, and interesting bot lane. You know, I'm a big Nami player myself. I think she's still really good, but nowhere near as good as she was in Season 3, since like supports get more gold in Season 4. Her getting more items doesn't really affect her because she doesn't scale well off of anything really.
Yeah,
she's
absolutely.
all utility.
You can't really have a tank Nami or a Nami that puts out a lot of damage.
I like that pickup on Wings of Freedom side.
Yeah,
what do you
they
think
have
about
a
that?
very strong team comp right here with that Vi. That Vi is going to get the ball from Orianna, and then I could see a Shockwave coming pretty soon is my guess how they're going to win team fights. And and a Swain actually being hovered over for Pink Grapefruit in the mid.
Will he do this?
I
You
believe
know,
I've seen him play
I've seen him play Swain as well, so hopefully we get to see some Swain. I like Swain. He's really strong late game, and in team fights, if he snowballs, especially in team fights, he's like unstoppable. Does so much damage and is really difficult to kill.
I'm not too familiar with Swain at all. Actually, he's probably one of the characters that I've just not like studied up on or anything.
Right.
So
do you know his ult does? Okay, so his ultimate, he turns into this giant like carrier,
seen that, yeah.
and he lifesteals and just AoEs everything around him. Oh, that's nice. I do like the Wings of Freedom team comp on the this time around.
It seems more standard, really.
It seems like this is a very good team comp. Like, you would see this kind of team comp in LCS.
Absolutely.
They've got the Vi, like amazing for picks. Renekton's amazing in lane, and he's good late game.
Which would be tough to wait for Nasus to go against as well, because he needs that early laning. So.
Yeah, we'll see how he does up top. And the Orianna with the Shockwave plus the Jinx. So, like, Shockwave plus Jinx ult, that's ridiculous amounts of damage. Thresh, I really like him as a support. He basically has so much utility and so much pick potential. Yeah.
So, as the timer is just running down here, this probably will be the lineup. I believe Wings of Freedom did switch up their lineup 2 weeks ago. I could be wrong. We had Ender and Talon in the bot lane. I believe Talon was AD carry, Baby Truck jungle, and Diablo top, I believe it was. So they did some switching. They weren't happy with, I guess, their first few games, how they were going. And they played last week, and they, Talon, all the people who've switched did fairly well for, their first tournament games in different positions. As we're just going to switch to the graphic right here. Just kidding. There we go. As we can see, Just Us Guys 19-1. Even though these sides are flipped, Just Us Guys is on the red side.
Yeah, Dr. McFly with the 9.52 KDA.
And I believe Predinchuk does have the second highest in the tournament. So Just Us Guys having two of the top players KDA-wise in this tournament. Not to mention Huntail having a higher KDA than his mid laner and top laner. On the other side, we got Wings of Freedom with that nice looking logo. One of the best.
I do, I also like, sorry, I kind of discredit RDS as well. I like their team comp
RDS?
as well. RDS, oh my god.
Just Us Guys. If you don't know, RDS second
JUG,
place
let's
team.
go, Jug.
RDS is second place team, and Nemain is a sub for them, so maybe he's just
No,
got them on the mind.
apparently, no. But
we'll go back to the team comps here real quick, just so they can see.
we got, like, the AoE is pretty ridiculous with the Nami, combined with the Wukong and the Swain. And you can get Nasus in there for the peels. Like,
That's true,
Nasus is very annoying, especially on Jinx, because he don't really have any peel. Like, if he was playing Lucian, his E actually cleanses pretty much the slow. So
Yeah.
Nasus isn't that big of a deal, but to Jinx, like with someone with no mobility, it's really devastating.
Yeah. Even when she gets excited, if she gets withered, she'll just be moving pretty much at normal speeds right there.
And Caitlyn's overall, like, good. Really good at basically similar to Jinx, like tower pushing and doing good well in lane.
So you already stated you like Wings of Freedom's maybe team comp better. How about like team fight comp? You kind of hinted at the AoE from Jug. Would you give them the upper hand?
Well, I think if they were all just on each other, just smashing their buttons away, I think Jug's team comp might be a bit better. But for pick wise and like just overall team play, I feel as if the Wings of Freedom one would be more effective. But I guess we'll have to see.
Yeah, definitely. Who do you have in this bot lane? We already kind of hinted at the Thresh and Jinx are a very strong bot lane. Do you think Caitlyn and Nami, like, if they were equal skill level, who would you take in that bot lane?
Sorry, could you repeat that?
Sorry, which bot lane do you like better, Wings of Freedom or Just Us Guys?
Are you talking about player wise or
Not
champions?
player wise, we're talking champ wise.
I think Jinx Thresh is a fairly standard bot lane. Nami in general like isn't that standard, but yeah, she also Caitlyn has a lot bigger range than Nami, so if she goes to land her bubble, she'll get poked down a lot opposed to Caitlyn, because Caitlyn will probably be a bit behind her, if that makes any sense.
It makes some sense.
But yeah, I don't know. I think this will be a good game. Both these teams proven that they're fairly worthy.
Absolutely. We've seen, I mean, RDS, a team that, I didn't think would do too well, actually beat Just Us Guys for their first loss. As we're just going to get into the loading screen here, and I'm looking at a few of the skins already, and I am pretty impressed. So we're just going to look at the skin battle right here. Sorry.
Ooh.
Wow. Infernal Nasus, Volcanic Wukong.
I think JUG wins this one.
JUG definitely wins this Skin Intimidation, Skin Wars battle. I love those two.
Look, it's like a color gradient. It goes from red to blue.
Wow.
Wow. Green in between.
I wouldn't doubt if they plan that.
Yeah.
Just as guys very on the same level, and I think they probably plan
I like the symmetry in the borders of Wings of Freedom. Although, either Talon has to step it up a bit from last season or Ender has to go down a bit. But I guess we'll see.
That's true. That's pretty close.
Another thing I wanted to mention, actually, it's pretty interesting that Hilo didn't grab Ignite against the Swain. Because Swain's all heals, and then Ignite is going to reduce that in half.
That's true.
But, I mean, Barrier is always good on Oriana since she's probably going to be her or Jinx are going to get dove by the Nasus or the Wukong. So,
and we do know that Predenchuk likes to camp this mid. He likes to help out Pink Grapefruit. So maybe that extra bit of shield will help him survive. I'm going to guess Predenchuk several ganks against the mid lane.
Yeah, so jungling, you pretty much gank wherever's available, but then you can kind of focus one lane a bit more than the other. I think mid is generally the standard lane to do that in, but obviously he knows Pink Grapefruit's good guy. He knows he can carry if he does snowball him, and he knows he wants to shut Hilo down.
Absolutely. As we get into the rift here for Just Us Guys versus Wings of Freedom, I like Just Us Guys' beginnings to their games. They always seem to pull out something kind of different, something
always
exciting.
Level 1. That's my motto.
Always level 1.
Level 1s are so much fun.
It looks like Wings of Freedom are going to their blue. Remember, they are on the blue side. And Just Us Guys, I believe they did this opening actually last week, I want to say, or the week before. I've seen this one before. They're going to go probably hide in this bush here and then go to the try.
Yeah, I've actually seen this Season 2 World Finals against TSM versus Taipei Assassins. And it actually...
Oh, they're going to get spotted out here. And they hide behind... This is...
Oh!
Baby Trug needs to back up here.
Wow.
This is that bubble.
That was a blind bubble, though. That was pretty impressive. It almost seemed like he was aiming for that Jinx. He knew where he was.
Shot to the back of the bush there. They know they're going to go after this red here. They see Baby Trug.
I wonder how Wings of Freedom's going to react. They're just going to go take their red, it looks like. And say, yeah.
That's what it's looking like here. They know that JUG is here, though. I think they spotted all 5. You can...
Yeah.
So
the Jinx saw. And they're just going to counter with the red. And I like that decision. Just the safest play you can make. And it's red for red, so it really doesn't really make a difference.
Baby Trug is going to check it out, I believe. He's going to get that ward. He does. But they're going to clear it real quick. But they do know that all 5 are there, and none of them have backed.
Just in case you didn't know, from that, where the golem area is, you can place a ward in the bush. And so,
yeah, pretty
good on
sneaky
him for that
right
one.
there.
Yeah.
Nice little pick up.
Look at this camera angle. Crazy.
As we look at, it's both the Doran's ring start. Same starts all around, actually. Nothing except for Oriana is a bit more into the utility tree.
Another thing the Renekton could have done is started Doran's Blade. I see a lot of Renektons do that because Renekton's a big bully in lane, so if he can just completely harass the Nasus out of lane.
And Nasus most likely won't be attacking Talon. As I say that, he probably will sometime, because he's going to be worried about getting those stacks.
Yeah.
So I think a Doran's Blade might have been a better pickup, but again, Talon's the one in this tournament, not myself. But yes, I have been seeing a lot more of that Doran's Blade building into a
Tiamat.
Yeah, into a Tiamat right away, and then
Tiamat. I don't know. Tiamat. The thing he used to do was get Brutalizer, but Tiamat actually provides a lot more damage. I find with the second kind of proc. Ooh, double bubble. Double bubble.
Oh, maybe saying that a lot today. As we see the bot lane, Dr. McFly and Huntail actually just zoning them out pretty quickly here. As the hook lands onto Huntail, they're going to go in the plate backwards, gets it with the zap, and Huntail is running real low here. Gets hit with a rocket, but has to back up. A nice hook there from Ender and a nice follow-up from Baby Truck. Not much Dr. McFly could do to help out.
Yeah, that was a sneaky hook there. I really I want to see how this Nami plays out. I just love Nami so much. She's such a fun champ.
I believe I checked your match
feel it.
history, and she's the most played in Season 3 for ranked games.
Yeah, I mean, I probably had, let's say I had at most like 200 games. I had like at least half of them on Nami, so. But yeah, my ways have changed a little bit.
Yeah, no, definitely. As the red trinket actually being taken from Ender, and that's going to clear out that ward in the try. Oh, a flash being used from Talon here. Predinchuk getting that flash, and I'm sure he'll be back to help out Wiggles.
Good flash. He didn't want to risk anything. Just immediately flash.
He
whatever.
will have to play a bit more safe now.
Yeah.
Because he knows Predinchuk is probably going to be back.
His ward's going to be up soon, so he knows that. He knows that.
And here he comes, Predinchuk coming in for another gank here. Talon stayed a bit too close. That Wither going down onto Talon. Not taking a heck of a lot of damage here, but now he's running a bit low.
See, he knew he would need that Doran shield.
There we go. Yeah, look at Talon outsmarting the caster. He has a hook lands onto Huntail, and the play goes in because Ender actually went in on that one. Zap will land onto Huntail. He was running extremely low. Exhaust on Dr. McFly. A flash used from Huntail. The bubble lands onto Baby Trog. Will Ender be able to pick up this kill? He flashed first, but he can't get the damage. Dr. McFly is being the target right now. He gets flayed backwards and slowed. Solo on health. Ender gets taken down. That's Dr. McFly for first blood. Baby Trug not giving up. No, you can't be doing that. Dr. McFly with a double kill.
Yeah, that's an interesting play to say none the least.
Wow.
The Jinx was Baby Trog was so focused on getting Huntail there that he actually didn't put any damage on Dr. McFly. Questionable decision, but
I mean, in hindsight, yes. If you would have got that kill, you could have maybe said worth, but
yeah, no, definitely. And I'm not the one playing, so when you're casting, it's a lot easier to like analyze the play than you are playing.
Yes, absolutely. That's a lot of things here. As Talon has not backed yet, or he just did not buy anything. I didn't actually check to see that.
So Oriana has backed, and she's rushing that Chalice, which is pretty standard. Really good against Swain because, it gives magic resist, and you can spam your shields.
Absolutely, yeah, that's gonna help. Help out a lot. As we haven't really seen much of this mid lane. I believe this is like just the second time this camera's gone to the mid lane here. But oh my gosh,
that damage.
That double Doran's doing maybe helping out. As it looks like Rablo coming in the top. Nope, he's gonna get spotted out there by Wiggles ward, and he's gonna back up because he's low on mana right now as the bubble lands onto Baby Trog.
Assuming that the Nasus is just gonna TP back. That's what you usually do at low levels, since you don't expect to be using your...
He doesn't have it, actually.
Oh, he must have done that earlier then, I guess.
And he must have, yeah. Flay being used in this bottom lane. A lot of trades going back and forth here. Oh, the Piltover Peacemaker doing a lot of damage to Baby Trog, and he should be backing right now.
That was definitely not a Peacemaker right there. Get it?
Oh, yeah. That was a joke. Sorry, it takes me a while to get those. As a longsword and boots picked up from Baby Trog after he went back the first time, and a BF sword from Dr. McFly. So those trades are definitely going to go into his favor. And the pink crystal be taken from Ender. Maybe sustain in lane a bit more. And rush that Sightstone compared to the amulet coin and boots from Huntail. Looking for that mobility. And I'm assuming maybe a bit more roaming potential, because you will be able to get that Talisman of Ascension sooner.
Yeah.
It's more of a team play.
Yeah.
And they're just going to bubble misses. As Parablo's here. Are they going to focus down? A beautiful hook lands onto Huntail right here. I don't know if you'll be able to escape this one. A nice play backwards. Going to slow Huntail down. The zap lands as well. They need to kill Huntail here ASAP because he is surviving a double bubble. Lands. He does not have flash, but he's running extremely low, but he gets away because Parablo taking so much damage from Dr. McFly. Huntail living.
Very nice bubble by him. If he hadn't landed that bubble, he wouldn't have got to
that was phenomenal play right there. And Dr. McFly putting so much damage on because no one was focusing him, eh? He was just kiting their whole team backwards and put a ton of damage onto Parablo there.
Yeah. Yeah. He actually came back with the BF sword, like you said. And with Jinx only having...
Oh no, it does not work, and the barrier was popped from Baby Trug as well.
Interesting.
Trying to be a team player, just couldn't calculate that correctly enough. And the ace in the hole comes in from Dr. McFly to get the kill.
Yeah, so Jinx is like super weak in comparison to the Caitlyn right now. He has a BF sword and Jinx has boots and a long sword, so.
Yeah, it's going to be maybe a tough lane here, and they tried to get Hrablo to help out, but just couldn't get that kill onto Huntail. If they did, it'd be a completely different story, I think, in this bot lane. It would definitely be changing right now. 3-0 to kills for Just Us Guys, all coming to Dr. McFly as Caitlyn.
We'll see how, we'll see what build path he goes on Caitlyn, actually. Because I know he's a fan of the Infinity Edge. A lot of people will go either Infinity Edge or Bloodthirster. Bloodthirster is better for objectives, towers and such. And just higher base damage also does more on your ultimate.
It looks like he is going Infinity Edge right away because he picked up that pickaxe.
Yeah, he's a fan of that.
Boots.
It's really good in lane. Obviously, you can't lifesteal as well, but the damage, especially from your passive, is ridiculous with Infinity Edge.
Absolutely, and you get a crit, especially with Caitlyn's headshot proc. That could be a ton of damage right there.
Yeah, yeah.
It looks like Talon is going for that giant spelled second, and oh, sorry, Hrablo catching Pink Grapefruit out, Pink Grapefruit maybe looking for that roam, but not anymore.
The Swain.
That's
all I have to say. I'm glad he's playing it. It's one of my most hated champs.
Absolutely, it's Predator. We haven't talked much about him. Oh, there's a pink ward, and there we go. Are they gonna back off this dragon, or are they gonna take it?
So, Jug knows that they're at dragon.
Oh, a nice hook from Ender. He's been on today. That play onto Huntail and the command shockwave right there. Everyone going on to Huntail right there. There was no way he was escaping that one.
So this. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say it may or may not. What's the word I'm looking for? Secure dragon, but it's not because Prenchuk actually backed and he was heading towards.
Looks like he's getting that Spirit of the Elder Lizard actually, so he's going for more attack rather than tank.
That's what a lot of people like. There's certain champions that are good. That's good on. A lot of people like that on Wukong. Wukong, you want to build damage on him. Typically, damage on him early, and then tank late game because his ultimate. He does a lot of damage, especially with his ultimate.
I believe one of the top items for him, offensive items, is the Black Cleaver.
Yeah, the
Correct
Black
me if
Cleaver.
I'm wrong, because his ult just shreds people's armor the more it goes.
You're
Tilt over for
right.
Zap, and it looks like actually Baby Trog winning that little trade there. He's got a Vamp Scepter and... Sorry, he's got the dagger right there, but Hilo using his barrier gets knocked up from Predenchuk right here. He's not going to be able to escape this one. Ignite goes down, and it will be Pink Grapefruit picking up that kill, and I believe Jug will get the first dragon.
Talon the 4th, by the way, or 9th, or Talon.
Well, we'll
Talon
call him Talon.
Renekton.
I don't.
Also, the Spirit of the Elder Lizard. When you go to clear camps and you E, it burns all of them. So.
Oh really? I didn't actually know that.
Or you do your mirror or his invisibility thing.
Yes.
His, whatever it's called, his like clone.
Yeah. Decoy clone.
Yeah.
So that's gonna help him in the jungle bit, clear those camps faster and get to lanes faster, I'm sure.
So like the amount of damage that the Caitlyn has over the Jinx right now is pretty
vast.
Pretty vast.
The word you're looking for.
I like that.
Thank you.
That's a good word.
It's a 4-letter word. I believe Baby Trug had 400 gold, wasn't sure what to buy, so we just built that dagger for a bit more speed. Gonna be probably getting those Berserker Greaves right away. For
Yeah.
that.
Well, actually, if you're ahead in lane and you don't feel like you need the boost of speed as well, you can just get a dagger. Like, for example, on Vayne, that's what a lot of people will do, is just skip getting boots of speed and they'll just get a dagger.
I mean, that does kind of build into the
Yeah.
warp sooner,
Yeah.
but yeah, I understand.
Yeah, but like opposed to getting boots first.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Oh yes, I understand what you're saying. Yeah. Anyway, took me a while to get that. As
I thought you were talking about that, but I'm actually not sure if you were now.
We'll go with yes. As the zap lands onto Huntail, we'll focus on this game. And the lantern being brought in. Hrablo doesn't have. It does have his ult, but
Nice
oh,
disengage.
nice.
Ooh, that threshold. How do you feel about that threshold?
You know, he was
panicked.
expecting. Yeah, he was expecting something that just didn't come out of it. A nice tidal wave there from Huntail that just completely got rid of that gank. I mean, Dr. McFly's got to be thanking his AD carry right now for that. That was just. it stopped, wasted a bit of time from Harablo. Not too much, because he was lanterned in really quickly, and then they just went for it. And in this mid lane, sorry, we haven't even paying attention to it. Orianna actually winning in the CS battle.
Let's look at all the CS and compare. So, Renekton's 2 over Nasus. I think he should be a little bit higher just because he is like the bully top lane. And can shove to the Nasus turret. So Wiggles is doing really good in that.
Let's see how much stacks he has right here. 192 right now. That's not bad for 13, 15 minutes. I see him using his W. I don't have the name on it right now. I guess his E. His Spirit Fire like this quite often. I've seen... Oh, in comes Prenchuk. I'll talk about it later. The Wither lands onto Talon, who has to flash away again. Prenchuk will probably be back as Dominance also falls from Talon. I think he thought they would just engage for a bit longer there.
Yeah, definitely.
Bit of damage going to go on to Prenchuk as Wiggles almost backs, but he's running low on mana. I don't think they're going to dive that anytime soon, but I could be wrong.
Probably not with... Yeah, I'm going to agree with you.
Pink Grapefruit picking up his blue.
So jungler is pretty much even. It doesn't look like Bai has actually shopped in a really long time.
She's got almost 2,000 gold, so that's going to complete whatever she wants to build. I believe she got the Ruby Crystal, so that is going to go to the Spirit of the Ancient Golem, the defensive one. As Pink Grapefruit actually singled out here, but not going to happen because Prenchuk here for the counter gank right here, and it uses his ult. The Cyclone is being popped. Parablo running extremely low, actually does get taken down before the Hilo shield does get there.
That Elder Lizard in the red actually got him there.
Oh, yes. So right.
That was... good reaction on Hilo's part, but Bai was just a bit out of place. You can't stop the monkey.
A nice counter gank there. Oh, as a hook lands onto Dr. McFly and the Flay. Dr. McFly actually running real low on health, but a tidal wave and a bubble used onto Baby Trog right there. Not taking a lot of damage actually. Dr. McFly running the lowest out of everyone, but it's going to take a few heals from Huntail. Right here's the walk up and Flay from Ender.
Yeah, so that's like mainly the attack damage differential, right? Because like Jinx has boots too. She has the Berserker Reeves.
Yeah.
Caitlyn just straight up has an Infinity Edge.
Zap lands and the ult from Baby Trog actually gets Huntail right here, and the get excited, the barrier and the flash used from Baby Trog, the barrier used from Dr. McFly, and the zap does get kill him. Actually, this is huge for Baby Trog right here. That's a double kill. Not sure the barrier was necessary, but
hey, you
it
know,
got him the kill.
Just YOLO. Go all in. Use your summoners, every ability you have.
Really nice play there from...
He probably wasn't even looking at his computer screen. Like, he was that excited.
As Harablo coming in this top lane here, the ult used from Nasus and Renekton here. Will he be able to get anything out of it? Ignite used onto Wiggles here to slow down his passive, possibly. But... wow, I'm still impressed from that play in the bot lane from Wings of Freedom. When they're down so much, I mean... Yeah,
like I was explaining, like, Caitlyn had Infinity Edge and didn't have Berserker Greaves. And at the time, Jinx just had Berserker Greaves, I believe Pickaxe and Vamp Scepter, which is, like, considerably weaker. That's why I was saying, like, Huntail was, like, sitting there literally tanking all the damage and not really... It wasn't really showing.
Yeah, I don't think they just respected that bottom lane enough.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
But I think Prenchuk's going to be down there pretty soon because he knows that Baby Trog does not have flash. He picks up a BF sword and will, I think, be looking to go for that Infinity Edge again unless he just skips and goes straight to that Bloodthirster, skips the whole pickaxe thing.
So Wiggles decided to rush the Sunfire Cape. He could have done Sunfire, or he could have done like the Kindle Gem and Glacial Shroud.
That's what I like doing.
But I've also seen this as well.
I mean, both of them have it here. Both Sunfires. However, Talon on Renekton does have that Vamp Scepter. Gonna be able to maybe sustain a bit more, but Nasus has his passive,
yes,
so
his lifesteal.
Ooh, this could be bad for Ender right here. He uses the box onto Pink Grapefruit and the hook to pull him back, and also the Flay and the Tidal Wave, a Command Shockwave hitting no one. Actually, they need to disengage here, I think, pretty quickly and give this dragon should go over to Jug. As the Cyclone Flash being used from Prenchuk, everyone, Ender and Baby Trog, sorry, running really low. Ooh, Talon taking a bit of hits here. He teleported in. Hooking that dragon, it's running real low, and that is Prenchuk getting that smite. Very on point with his smites.
That was really like I don't know. Huntail is just right on with his bubbles. He's hitting every bubble that matters. And Brenchuk in the background there, zoning them off Dragon. He's partying it like a cyclone.
Was that a joke or? Sure, we'll say yes. That was a joke. As the bottom turret, first turret of the second turret. Wait,
it looks like
yes.
Wings of Freedom rotated mid.
Sorry, Pink Grapefruit actually taking a lot of damage. Baby Chug being the focus though. Gets that shield from Hilo right here. Pink Grapefruit gonna go down. Hilo picks up that kill, and it looks like they're gonna try to take this bottom turret. They will be able to take it with Caitlyn fast pushing.
Base race.
18-minute 45-second base race right here. But a nice job, 3 for 2 in turrets. Actually,
I believe Jug has to recall because they have a Jinx.
And actually 4 for 2 in turrets here. Wiggles actually flashing for that. Everything missing.
And Renekton's still split pushing. So
this is looking very good. Wings of Freedom playing very well positioned.
That was a very smart play. Although they lost the Dragon, somewhat lost the fight. They had good strategic abilities. They realized that, hey, they're gonna go push bot lane. Bot lane is they didn't really have much push potential, and they knew that if they were going for the second turret, they would be able to take more because they had the Jinx.
Yeah, very nice play from Wings of Freedom. Really giving Jug a run for their money. The gold lead is 1.2k in the side of Jug on the purple side. Wings of Freedom on the blue side.
Although they only took even, but they did get some good damage on top.
Where was that first tower? It got taken bottom as well. I don't recall that.
I believe
that's probably, I don't know.
I think
must have been out of it, but a tower gets taken in the middle.
The first tower bottom, they took it after they did drag, I believe. Like it had just a couple shots left. They did that, and then they went to the next one. I believe. We'll watch the replay.
Will we? Of course we will. So 4 to 3 turrets for Wings of Freedom right now. I don't know. This is if Wings of Freedom keeps playing this well positionally, they just gotta not die as much. It's only 5 to 4, but I think
Dr. McFly up there with the CS too.
That's what I'm scared of. I was just gonna bring that up. 50 CS, 60 CS over his counterpart Baby Trog.
Do you think he's gonna go for the split pushing with? I believe he's gonna go for a Phantom Dancer, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think that's what
opposed to a stack shift. Because if you're going for this split pushing, most people would go for the Bloodthirster. So he's just. I feel like he's going for more of a kill potential.
Absolutely. We had 4 top here actually just recently here as Wiggles. Nice
Wiggles is
there.
Giving the Renekton a bit disrespect. He says, "I'm gonna hate your turret, even though you don't have minions." How do you feel about that?
Well.
The master of disrespect.
Master of disrespect. As look at Ender taking a tower shot, saying, "You know what? I don't need the health because I show so much disrespect."
He said, "I'm Ender the 9. Do you know the 8 guys who came before me?
They all died." But look at that team that just doing a bit of work to this minion wave here, clearing it out really fast. Pushing Wiggles back. This is the split pushing Renekton. I love getting team at just for that split pushing potential. We have actually 4 coming top. Are they going to focus Wiggles right now? The ult is popping masses right now, but the block's going to slow him down. The tidal wave hitting 2 members. As the shockwave hits Wiggles right now, they focused him hugely as the Super Mega Death Rocket takes down Wiggles right here. And in comes Pink Grapefruit Huntail, and I believe that's Dr. McFly actually getting a kill onto Renekton there. Baby Drog running away. Will he be able to kill Prenchuk? The exhaust goes down onto both. Dr. McFly still full health, though. I don't think he'll be able to get a kill. Prenchuk gets a double kill, and that is her Eblo going down as well. This will be an ace for the side of Just Us Guys. A 5 for 2 fight.
I feel as if both teams played that really well. Jug played that better, considering, yes, the whole team of Wings of Freedom collapsed on the Nasus. Nowhere to go. Jug followed up, and they also collapsed on their tankiest member. So if you look, he's still alive. Or did he die?
Who? Talon?
Nasus.
No, Nasus did die.
So okay. It took him a long time to die.
Absolutely.
And
from the side came, it was Pink Grapefruit, Dr. McFly, and I think it was Prenchuk.
And I believe they also all used their ults on him. I could be wrong on that. I'm not sure about the Vial, but I know they used the Orianna.
They used a lot of resources.
They used the Jinx, yeah. And yeah. You don't want to basically, if Wukong doesn't have flash, you should just try to disengage. His ultimate, he needs that flash.
A Baron coming out from Wings of Freedom here. Pretty risky. They're going to know this is being spotted out.
Yeah, fairly risky.
Oh, no. Oh, a beautiful teleport coming in from Nasus, keeping that ward alive. Will they be able to fight on this? This could be changing.
Funtel
hugely
hitting every bubble there
against
is.
Ender right there. They're going to disengage. An outstanding play by Wiggles to recognize that and just basically keep Wings of Freedom off. Sorry, the Baron.
Yeah, that was a
Wow.
that was a pretty. I believe they call it that a desperation Baron. They want to get back in this game, although they're not really.
No! The shockwave only hitting a few wolves.
Looks like this tower is gonna go down, and possibly the next one. Wings of Freedom's a bit out of position.
They're a bit misplaced here, and they know that. Okay, I thought Jug was going to go after them right here. Caitlyn's doing a bit of work right here. He's got the last whisper,
That
actually.
Nasus is just chunking.
Let's check how many. 324. Go to something random here. 324 stacks right here. As the fight is going to break out here. Sorry, Wiggles running really low. They like to focus him a lot. The hook lands onto him, and Hilo picking up the kill right there. He does not have ult. As Pink Grapefruit flashing for a kill right there. Huntail actually taking down the inhibitor. Grablo out of it, but that is Hilo with the double kill on Predator right here. Pink Grapefruit running really low, and that will be Thresh. That's Ender picking up the kill. Oh, Ace in the hole being blocked by Baby Truck, and he's going to life steal that right back up. And that was a 4-for-1 or 3-for-1, sorry.
Yeah, that was really good positioning on Wings of Freedom's part. It just seems like Jug just went like too ham, as people say.
They're trying this Baron again.
And they may be able to contest. Oh,
What?
that Caitlyn piece over pilt
Wow,
make.
pilt over piece.
Pilt,
Right
piece over pilt make. That
nice play there from
that was
Dr.
good.
Fly,
I guess
yeah.
they just had too much poke for them to actually.
No
Baron.
way, and they're going to be caught out here, and this will be the end of him. Dr. McFly picking up another kill.
This guy was that even? Did they? Oh yeah, they had vision on their blue. I
That was
see.
a sloppy play there. As now Jug is going to start this Baron right here.
And it looks like it can't even be contested. This is gonna be a Baron going over to Jug,
Absolutely.
unless the Jinx ult. We have seen it before.
Yes, actually, in one of the mains games, we've seen a Baron.
I don't mean
steal
to brag or anything,
It was nice.
but
And we have nothing coming out from Jug. So that will be a Baron for a Dragon, and now Wings of Freedom are on the defensive side. So they played very well positionally at the beginning, and they kind of...
it was smart of them to at least go for the Dragon. They knew they weren't gonna get the Baron. So also, Prunchuck's a level higher. I'm not sure if you knew that or not, but that makes his smite advantage higher.
That's true. And he's got that Black Cleaver. I don't know if he had it at the time, but that means his ult's just going to help his team tremendously. That Talon and Vi are going to be melted quite quickly because it does reduce their armor, if you know, especially with the Cyclone hitting
I believe up to
several
50.
times. And I believe that's Ender looking to build into Sunfire Cape next. He's got the Giant's Belt and the Chain Vests. And he's actually he has a lot of items, actually.
Wait, Ender. Oh, right. Yeah. It looks like he's going for that.
On the other side, though, we have the Talisman of Ascension finished. Not even...
So he did.
Wow.
Jug. Sorry, no. Dr. McFly actually did go for the Phantom Dancer. He's going for the Last Whisper. Such a strong dueling build. Not so much tower pushing, just because Bloodthirster is usually what you'd go.
Oh, hook lands onto Pink Grapefruit. That's who they wanted. The Command Shockwave coming in, hitting Pink Grapefruit, who does have designs, everything. Cutaway hitting everyone is there except for Hilo right there. Talon taking really low. That's the kill for Dr. McFly. Kill for Predator right there. And they're going to take this tower. And I think they are just too strong for Wings of Freedom right now. They have to do something quick if they want to.
Wings of Freedom needs to poke him down right now, and they need to stick as 5, just in case anything does happen.
Hilo picking up that kill. Quite like the Dr. McFly kill as well. Wiggles maybe going to look to chunk this tower a bit. Oh my gosh.
Huntel there, a little bit underestimating Hilo, I think.
Yeah, so a bit of that going on in this game. Baby Truck running real low here. He gets that shield. The zap does miss, and to the right we have nothing. This is direct camera, by the way, so we don't have 100% control. Like, I mean, we can if we want, but if it's out of position for one time, we're
Basically, YOLO.
sorry. Not quite. But these the Nexus is taking a bit of damage, taking a half health. These super minions do a lot of work at 27 minutes right here.
Yeah. Yeah, almost got that Nexus turret. So
Hilo right now 100 CS ahead of his counterpart Pink Grapefruit.
yeah.
Wow.
Hilo is definitely the player on Wings of Freedom that I believe you have to most likely look out for.
right here. Pink Grapefruit getting caught with a hook again. Zanyas isn't up just yet, but the rest of his team is there. A nice shockwave right, catching him right at the edge of it. Pink Grapefruit running real low, but staying alive a bit. The Super Mega Death Rocking does come in, just damages a bit of people as Talon does go down to Dr. McFly, who has that last whisper just shredding through his armor right there. Oh, Ace of the Hole gonna come in. Will it finish him off? No, it does not. I believe the shield went on him, but I believe it was a bit late still, but it does not finish him off.
Yeah. Yep. That was good reaction by Jug.
Absolutely, the Baron buff. Oh no, it's not on. It is on. Oh, it's 3/4 done. And they're just gonna look to push out all these 3 waves. That's, oh my gosh, they're gonna try catching Huntail again, but no, Prenchuk just turns his monkey face and they all run away.
His monkey face.
That's right. Let's spot up this pink ward here and take it down. This is the thing about Jug though, they don't like to have risky ends to their games. Once they take down one inhibitor, they try to get all 3 inhibitors. Almost in every game, they just like to take the ending slow.
Yeah, their strategic play is really good. Yeah. When to go to Baron Dragon to get towers and when to bait them or when to contest them. So
absolutely, yeah. Do you know who their shot caller is actually?
I believe someone said Jug, Dr. McFly. On Jug. Sorry.
Yes.
I said that to you from day one, did I not?
What did you say to me?
That Dr. McFly would be the shot caller. Maybe. I believe it's primarily. It's probably a team decision.
Yeah, I'd imagine he's definitely not the only one talking. I know Chuck.
I've played with all of them. All great individual players.
Absolutely.
Well,
no, I'm just joking.
They're all everybody in this game. Great. Are good. They're all good players.
Absolutely. Even from the side of Wings of Freedom, it said that never mind. I haven't had the chance to play with them nearly as much as just as guys. Their schedules, I guess, just don't line up nearly as much as Baron's not up yet, but they're just going to rotate this top lane, sorry. But again, this is an amateur tournament. If you're watching this and you're not a part of it, that's what this is. Amateur tournament. Amateur casters.
Wings of Freedom, they also are solo queue players, I believe. And I hear they don't practice as much. They don't get as much time to practice, so.
Absolutely. Jug, we know, practices quite a bit, probably more than any other team, maybe next to RDS. RDS practices quite a bit.
Going into solo queue to team 5, it's really the biggest thing is shot calling, right?
Yeah.
You need to react instantly, and you need to know what you're going to do. And maybe they're just maybe like Jug's just really familiar with that.
Ooh, shockwave hitting no one right there. That's Volcanic, Wukong, and Infernal Nasus, both with Sunfire Capes. There's gotta be a joke in there because they're both on fire. Before they have it, now they're double on fire.
Even though there's, maybe, Vi, does she have one? No. Yeah, no.
Yeah, she does. But
that girl's on fire.
Zapped a ton of damage there to Dr. McFly.
Her Kate
got
is
really
on fire.
Off track, actually. From the game, there's just kind of poking going on.
This poking. Smart play. Look.
Oh my gosh, Dr. McFly having to use his barrier right here, and the old assault battery does come on. Everyone in a group right here, and that tidal wave just gonna hit absolutely everyone. Dr. McFly picking up kill onto Ravlo and onto Talon right there. Oh my goodness, this fight has turned around quite quickly. Hilo running really low. A flash from Hunteo, but a shield from both the Lantern and herself, Command Protect, helps out. Baby Truck actually not going to be able to take down Pink Grapefruit. Dr. McFly tanking both turrets. That's the thing to do. Hilo still running right here. A beautiful flash there from Prenchuk to get that kill. Hunteo running real low. And everyone having very little health in that fight. I couldn't tell what was going on in that fight.
I could not. The AoE with the Nami and the Wukong and the Orianna.
Everything was in like a small clump.
Yeah.
And Jug will probably be looking.
This was an interesting game. Very close game by both teams.
Absolutely. This is Wings of Freedom on the blue side and Jug on the purple side looking to end right here. I don't know if they'll be able to because this game is not over yet. Talon actually shutting down Dr. McFly, giving him the second kill of the game. Weagle's actually teleporting in right here, and this will be the end of the game. That is just us guys winning over Wings of Freedom in game 1.
find me.
This is the Saskatchewan League of Legends League. I am Woloshin, and with my co-caster Namain, go check out Game 2 because it's hopefully going to be just as exciting.